cleanse the space. I got my Heart of Jesus candle here. I like this candle. It's red. Red represents passion. We are attracting our soul tribe. They support us. You're not a part of the soul tribe if you don't support us. Period. Let's get right down to the reading. As you know, take what resonate, leave the rest behind. Got my raspberry leaf tea here on the right. Feeling real good today. How are you all feeling? Hope you're feeling well. I'm using this African Goddess Rising deck first. Spirit beings of the highest highest life, there for our highest and best good only. What's the overall energy for the collective today? Overall energy for the collective today. Overall energy for the collective today. Level up. Queen Y'all Asantewa. Level up. Either somebody doesn't want you to level up, or you're leveling up in someone's eyes, and it's causing them to have ill feelings. Like they're literally starting to feel ill. We got Mommy Wata at the bottom of the deck. Mommy Wata, naked. You're somebody who's naked, meaning people can see you for who you really are. You're very authentic. Someone's 30 years old, 39 years old. You got good juju. We got Marie Laveau here, right after Mommy Wata. People may have called you a witch in the past. Someone's 37 years old. Or you may be a good witch. You may be a witch. You may be a good witch. I don't know. Medusa's here. Somebody's mad, though. Let's find out who's mad. Let's find out why it has something to do with us. Okay, so Queen Yasantawa, the goddess of leveling up. Your name may be Ashanti. You may have Ashanti in your name some way, like middle name. Or you may have a child named Ashanti. You may have Sean in your name. Sean. I'm hearing the name Sean, and I'm hearing the name Ashanti. This is a Temple of Queens. Someone 78 or 79 years old. Queen Yasantiwa was a mother farmer and the warrior queen who led the war of the Golden Stool. The Golden Stool, throne of the Ashanti Empire, holds the regent's raw life force energy. We bring this card up to you so you can see it a little bit more. Raise your standards. A leap forward for one is a leap forward for the tribe. Your choices can raise the frequency of your community and the planet. It's time to level up. Spirit is saying it's time for you to level up. You've been in this spot for way too long. This is your season for the quantum leap. You have prepared for this. Life does not have to be linear, and neither does growth. The quantum leap feels drastic and huge, but the secret is that quantum leaps happen little by little. So what inspired action helps you to level up. Connecting the spirit with rituals, movement, meditation, and visualization is a great start. Divine timing is on your side. Put it in the comments. Divine timing is on my side. Don't be afraid to level up. The way that I have quantum leap before is through meditation. Look up quantum leap videos on YouTube. That may help you out some if you're not familiar with the quantum leap process. It's very easy. You don't have to do much but use your visualization. Act on the inspired ideas after you receive them. Spirit, what would you like to tell us about this level up? What more would you like for us to know about this level up? Guardian of Pentacles. Guard what you have. Guard your income. Don't let everybody know how much money you're making. We got Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You're somebody who may play dumb sometimes. Remain neutral. So the Guardian of Pentacles represents protection, generosity, and health. Remember that your body is your primary home. Take care of your physical health. Okay, it nourishes your emotional self. Listen to your body and respond to the needs as they arise. Find a balance between work and play. Make space for stillness. Connect with someone in your life who makes you feel more peaceful. Then we got the Two of Swords at the bottom. Let's clarify that so you know exactly what that means. Just in case you don't know. This card represents decisions, inner conflict, oblivion. A stressful choice may be at hand. Perhaps you're juggling difficult feelings. What are you afraid of? Call upon the dreamer. And the Major Arcana to use your intuition to make clear decisions about what should happen next. So basically, that just reaffirms what I said. Use your visualization. If you're unsure of, what the next step is in your path, use your visualization. Meditate. Find out what it is that you truly want in your life so that it can come to pass. Because it will. Just have to believe it. It's not up to anybody else to tell you where your life path should go because they don't know. Only you know. Your soul knows where you should be going. Spirit, what's this Guardian of Pentacles? What's this Guardian of Pentacles? The Moon. The Moon represents illusions. I see 3 and 9 here. Somebody's 18 years old. Maybe seeing a lot of 3s. Bottom of the deck is the Guardian of Cups. The Moon is telling you that the light of the moon is much dimmer than the sun, barely illuminating the path ahead. The moon represents illusions, indecision. Following your intuition, it also can represent chaos. The dog and the coyote howl together, symbols of our nature, both wild and tame. A crayfish crawls out of the raging river, referring to deep, ancient intuition, emerging from your subconscious. This card speaks to times in life that are confusing. When the pieces of the puzzle refuse to come together, it can be hard to make decisions in such a fog. When stress and fear distract you, it's a perfect time to use creative tools like drawing, writing, reading tarot cards while you wait for the details of the big picture to come into focus. The number 9 represents fruition in the completion of a cycle. So Spirit is saying when your path is confusing, you don't know which way to go, use your creativity to figure it out. Or like I said, meditation, visualization. The Guardian of Cups says, if you're always looking out for the needs of others, you need a reminder to take care of yourself. Tend to your emotional life the way you would look after a garden with daily care. Look for inspiration from someone nearby who's healthy, and perhaps a few of their habits will rub off on you. This Guardian of Cups here represents compassion, emotional balance, understanding. You're somebody who's compassionate about other people. Don't forget to be compassionate about yourself. I see one sword here and one wand. One sword and one wand. The one sword says, an idea has fully formed. All possibilities seem shiny and new. Take the time to write about your goals and clarify what you do and do not want. Share this or collaborate with others who are on the same path right now. Yeah, so basically Spirit is telling you to take the time to write down your goals. What it is that you're trying to accomplish in your life. You may have to do this for the rest of your life, and that's okay, because when you do this, you become productive and you actually grow. I don't say stuck and stagnant, right? When you write down your goals, you visualize where you want to be. In the end, it will all pay off. Spirit, what's the moon? What's the moon? What is the moon? The Sage of Cups. Four of Swords. The Sage of Swords says you're somebody who's very calm. You make good decisions when you are calm. You're the master of your emotions. And when you do this, you have the ability to influence your surroundings. People see your calm nature in the midst of chaos. Please believe that you have influence when this happens. It's like you show people how they ought to be, how they ought to act, mature, grounded, loving yourself as well as others. You teach people how to do this. It says, the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck says, you may need to rest, retreat, do whatever it takes to carve out some stillness, even if it's only for a moment. Reflect, meditate, write in a journal. So there's that write again. It's time for you to write. That came out 3 times. Or just rest. Others may try to make demands on your time, but don't let that get in the way of taking the space, that you need to find peace of mind. You'll need energy in order to meet the challenges ahead. Thank you, Spirit. Can you tell us what this level up means? This is level up. This level up in the reverse. Tell us more about this level up in the reverse. Level up in the reverse. Strength. What's the strength? Oh, we got 8, 8 here. The strength and the 8 of Cups in the reverse. 8, 8 equals 16, reducing to 7. Two of Swords at the bottom. Someone may be 88 years old. You have inner confidence, determination, influence, and compassion. You remain strong despite of the chaotic energy that may be around you. Despite being in a toxic environment, Spirit is very proud of you for that. This figure gently holds the jaws of a raging beast in check. The lion symbolizes raw emotion, while the figure represents the courageous part of us that looks for the healthy way forward. Meeting life challenges is difficult enough, but it's even harder to face your inner emotions, which can rage out of control. Acceptance and gentle persuasion are the best ways to harness them. Write. We got right for the 4th time. Write down what you feel, draw your emotions, feature them in a song. Creative expression is always a useful strategy. Inner understanding increases your influence over life situations. This is what true confidence looks like. The number 8 refers to mastery, power, and regeneration. The 8 of Cups says that a balancing act has been abandoned mid-project. Whatever has been started will not be finished. Remember that number 8 refers to strength, right next to each other. It takes courage to know when to walk away, even though it may appear cowardly to others. So Spirit is obviously telling you to walk away from a situation that has been toxic in your life. You have remained strong and, been creating balance despite. But Spirit is saying it's time. It's time for you to write down what the next moves are. Write down what it is that you want, because we're not here on this earth for a long time. We're not. We got things to do here. You don't have time to be wasting your time with people who just are not going anywhere. Their focus is on the earth, the earthly matters, materialism. Half these people don't even believe in God. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I'm just saying, if you're on a different path and you see that somebody else is not on that path, they're going the opposite direction. Pay attention to that. Spirit, what's this moon? What's the moon card? Got these chaos, illusions, and cycles. What's going on with that? The moon card. Y'all. 8, 8, 8. 8, 8, 8. The Eight of Swords. I asked what the Moon card was. What is hidden from sight, our sight? What is Spirit trying to tell our intuition? Spirit is trying to tell you that when you find yourself restricted by the opinions of others or limited by your own beliefs, this may be good news. It's all in your head. In an instant, you can change your perspective. Even if you cannot see far ahead, change your position and take a few steps forward. You'll find your way out. We got 888 here. Look up angel number 888 when you get the chance, if you're unfamiliar with what it means. Can you give us some overall advice? Four of Pentacles. Oh, my bad. Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is your overall advice. Which says, retreat, surrender. This image represents the moments you've had enough and can't take it anymore. Remember to be kind instead of blaming yourself. Life can quite often be a lot to cope with. See what you might be able to simplify. Opt out of social activities or make fewer promises in order to recover and to reflect. Okay, Spirit is saying simplify your life so that you can focus on writing, and focus on creating, focus on what it is that you truly care about and not waste your time on things that do not matter, right? You got the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck in the reverse. So what this is talking about is change, conflict. Whether you like it or not, a transition is happening. You may encounter conflicting opinions from others or contend with competing voices in your own head. Be content with the unraveling. Perhaps your plans need to fall apart before you can begin in a better way. The phrase, it gets worse before it gets better, can ring true at this time. You've been working hard on your accomplishments. Know that nobody can take it away from you. I'm looking at the Seven of Pentacles here. Then we got the Emperor. Know that you have the power to make any change that needs to happen in your life. Okay? We got 4, 4. That's 8 again. That's what I got for you guys. This was a very quick reading. Hopefully you got something out of it. I love you guys. I will see you on the next one.